Hey guys, and welcome back to another tour on the Kaoshkraft fan server, and today we are going to be checking out this really cool modern style house that you can see right in front of me. But guys, before we get started with today's tour, if you want to come and check out this build for yourself, maybe even play creative, roleplay, arcade, or come and check out the brand new survival server, the IP will be at the top of the screen and in the description. It is mc.kaoshkraft.net. So yes guys, we're going to be checking out this really cool unique style house right here. As you can see, we're going to take a little fly around and we're going to check out the details, but before we do that, we're going to check out these signs to see who built it. It's built by Limbo once again. Limbo is on a roll at the moment, building some really cool houses, and a sign left by Marcus saying the color combination, and it is a very unique color combination I haven't seen before. Limbo likes to use these style doors. He's the only person on the server that I see utilize these style doors in such a creative way. I think he's doing a really good job with that. So let's take a little fly around and check it out. So this is the front. We're in South Bay right now. This is the front of the house. We've got a garage over here. It's kind of separated into two sections with this kind of like middle glass section that opens it up. We go around the back here. This is probably my favorite view, as you can see. Around the back it's very open, and I like that. I like the fact that the back is open but the front is kind of a bit closed off, because that kind of gives you a nice bit of privacy in the house. Like at the back you want to let as much natural lighting in, make it feel open area, modern kind of thing, but at the front you want to close it off and keep your privacy. But this is probably my favorite view of the house, with the swimming pool and stuff like that with the rest of the house. I think the house is very nicely merged into the terrain. I think he's done a good job there, especially leading up over this side. As you can see, the terrain kind of just leads up over into this part of the house, but I think it adds to the atmosphere of the house, and I think it looks really cool. So let's go to the front of the house. Let's go down on the ground and check out to see what it looks like when we are on our feet. So let's go down here. So this is the main entrance way right here. So as we enter the house, as you can see, it's very organic around here. That's what I would call it. Like the terrain is not very altered from the default terrain around here, but I like that. I like the fact usually people clear it out, do all kinds of different stuff, but I like the fact this is just very natural. That's what it feels like. It feels like a very natural type of house. I'm gonna go in here. So this is the main kind of lobby area. This is the only part of the front of the house that's kind of really open that you can see in, but that's okay because you don't really need privacy in this part of the house. This is like the main lobby area. I'm not sure what these are. Oh, this is a Merscale house. I didn't realize that. This is Merscale right here. Merscale furnishing, looking pretty good. I like the table. The table looks awesome, especially with the chairs. And compared to one of the last houses I toured with you, you did a default table and didn't do a Merscale table. This time you've actually switched it up a little bit, and I think this looks a lot better, a lot more uniformed. But if we continue on going around here, we've got a shelf and a little table right here. So we're going to start off on the right hand side, because the left hand side of the house looks bigger. So let's start off on the right hand side over here. So as we go over here, the first thing we meet is the kitchen. Very unique kitchen design right here. I do like this. I like the stalls. You've got a very nice stall design. I like the color again. I was just about to say I like the color combination, but that's exactly what Marcus said on the outside. The color combination does go very well in here. I like that wood with this block over here. We've got this fan going over the oven. That looks really cool. I've never seen anyone do that yet. That's using the rail blocks in our texture pack, and we have a ceiling fan as well. That's awesome. That ceiling fan looks really cool there too. And we have a faucet or a tap, and then we have the oven there, and this is like the fridge where you go get your water and stuff like that. Looking really cool. Now if we go over here, this is probably, I think this is broken with World Edit. It's meant to be attached to it. Oh, it might meant to be open like that. Oh cool. So we've got a fireplace coming down from the ceiling. I like it when people do that. I like it when they continue on the design and it's attached to the house. I think that looks really nice. And one thing about this house, it is very open and airy. Look at it. There's glass absolutely everywhere. You don't even need much lighting in this house because it's all naturally lit by the lighting around, and I think that's a really cool touch. And then we have the dining table, a Merscale dining table design here. Let's look at the legs of the table using actual full doors right here with the upside down stairs. It's so weird that I can walk under the table, but that is Merscale design right there. And we have this light above looking really unique. I do like that table design right there. Can I go around this side? No, I can't. So that is that side of the house with the kitchen and the dining table. So we're going to go swap it over into the other side of the house. Now if I go left over here, we have the garage. This part leads us out to the front. There we go. I think this is using doors. Yep, using doors for the garage. Very nice texture right there. Has a really nice effect. Very simple garage. Just got your car in here, and then we have very nice car design. I like this, using the diagonal glass. I I think that's a really awesome van design. That looks really cool, super realistic. I like that design a lot. And then this is where you would like store your tools and stuff like that. It's a very simple garage design right there. So if we go over here, first thing we meet is the living room area. So again with the is this Merscale? I don't think this is. This is just like regular style furnishing right here. But we have a lamp. And then it might be Merscale, it might be a low profile Merscale sofa, because you know sometimes when people they build sofas on the floor like that, like something like that. There's a lot of, so I've seen these kind of sofas before. People will build sofas like that in a traditional style house. Maybe this right here is the Merscale version of that, because it'll be slightly risen up, you know. So I'm just trying to think out the box here. It might be that kind of style furnishing. And then we've got like a little stool, and then we have the TV area right here, which is a really cool design using black maps on the back of some iron trap doors. Very nice indeed. I like the way you furnished this area. So we continue on going through here. Is this our first bed? I am not 100% sure. Maybe this is a bedroom. It kind of looks like it. I'm not sure though. It might just be like a lounging area where you just sit down and read some books and stuff like that. I think it might be like that with a lamp design. That lamp looks really cool though, using the piston going up, and then you've got the hopper on top. That's a really cool lampshade design using the hopper. I've never thought of that myself. Again, a lot of natural lighting coming into the house, just making it with a really nice atmosphere, especially with all the like organic terrain around. I don't know, something about this house. It feels very natural with the color combination used, the palette around. It just feels very natural with the terrain and stuff like that. I don't know if you get that vibe, but I definitely get that vibe as well. So we go in here, we have our first bathroom, very standard bathroom right here. Got a shelving, Merscale sink design, high window at the top, so it gives you some element of privacy. And then we have our shower in here as well, using this door right here, and I have our toilet with the piping going up. Very cool little touch right there. We continue on going around here. We've got this lovely view of the back garden and the swimming pool, and then it just opens up. Just look at that. That looks cool. It kind of reminds me of like a hotel. I don't know why, where it just opens up into the garden, but then the windows kind of retract, and then you've just got this kind of like open feel, letting all the nature and the natural light inside the house, and it looks really, really cool. So let's this is the bathroom. Yeah, let's go on to the next room right here. What is this block? This house is actually made of dirt. Wow. I did not even realize that. These walls are made of dirt. This is probably the best dirt house I've ever toured in my life. Like, that is awesome. That looks really, really cool. Very nice use of blocks there, Limbo. I think you've done a really cool job. So this is a child's room. Oh, this is awesome. Look at that. You got a little crib, a baby's crib, and you have some toys around there with a little toy basket. That's really, really cool. I like the creativity in this house, especially like I'm shook that they're using dirt for the walls. I've never seen that before, but it works. Like, you can't deny, guys, the palette used for this house using dirt and stuff like that, it really does work. You wouldn't even notice if you didn't realize what that block was in the texture pack. Let's go on to the next room right here, and we have another bedroom. Really small bedroom design right here with a nice little closet, and then we have a nice little Merscale desk. These chairs look absolutely epic in the Merscale theme. And if we continue on going down, I don't think there's any more rooms. I'm just so surprised about the dirt texture. I really am. Is there any more of dirt texture around? I don't think so. I think this is like concrete, right? No, that's soul sand. Wow. The palette used for this house is absolutely amazing. So this house is made out of dark oak wood, soul sand, and dirt. How crazy is that? So I challenge anybody to build a house using these materials and to make it look as good as this. This is absolutely epic. It makes it more epic now I know the materials it's actually built out of. So if we go around to the back here, guys, this is the swimming pool area where we have a little sun lounger area where you can just sit down. Very cool umbrella design right here with a table where you can just chill. Look at that view. You've got the beach over there, and then you have the swimming pool with the infinite swimming pool. Just looks really, really cool with the beachside view right here. And then we have like some sun loungers on the floor with another table right there, so you can just chill and check out the amazing views around the house. A very, very cool house, Limbo, I have to say. I think the little details in the house with the palette you've decided to use, and a little bit of creativity that you've done with like the crib and all little cool things like that, I really feel like it brings this house together and makes it more than what you originally see on the outside, you know, because you might fly by this house and see it on the outside and just think, yeah, this is a pretty cool house, but when you actually pay attention attention to the little details of the house and actually see the little cool things that he's actually done, it makes it that much better. So absolutely awesome job, Limbo. I really like what you've done with this house. But guys, if you want to come and check out this house for yourself, when you get on the creative server, all you need to do is /tours, and once you do that, this little menu will come up. Find this house in that menu, click on it, and it will TP you directly to this house. But Limbo, absolutely awesome build. Guys, let Limbo know what you think of this house down in the comment section down below. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again in another server tour.